Hello, good morning and welcome to Newsline. My name is Agnes Kariuki. And on our top stories this morning, classes begin as the new semester kicks off, registration of the new students ongoing, and the last semester's exam results phobia. Welcome to the broadcast. The 2023-2024 academic year has kicked off on a high note with students booking and registering for their semester units. Although the students still have holiday blues, majority of them seem to have settled down in their respective classes, ready to accumulate new knowledge. The registration of new students kicked off on the 28th of August with a good number joining Nakuru campus. With the looming uncertainty towards higher education funding model, most of the new students are self-sponsored and haven't been affected by the new funding model. The freshmen have settled in within the campus. As students begin their new semester, fear is looming among the continuing students, with the exam results expected to be released anytime from now. Some students have pegged their hopes on good results so that they can be part of the graduating team this year. And now on the national front, a woman who had been missing for 2 weeks was found murdered and her body dumped in a pit latrine. The decomposing body of the 29-year-old Jane Mwende Mwanzia, who used to work as a hairdresser in Mlolongo town, was discovered after the suspects led the police to the scene. The main suspects had earlier misled the detectives by taking them to Magongo Forest in Wote area in Makueni County, claiming that is where they dumped the body. However, after further interrogations, they led the detectives to the actual scene where Mwende's body was discovered in Mlolongo. The two suspects, a man and his wife, were arrested on Saturday in the Mlolongo area.
Napita barabara ndo nikasikia mtu hapa amepatikana hapa ameuawa. Ni kitu ya kushangaza sana. Sasa hata tunashindwa security kwa aje. Kwa
ni masiku ya kuudhi sana. Usingizi hakuna kupata. Lakini at long last tunashukuru juu tayari tunaweza pumzika. Ndio hiyo maneno ingine ya kufuatilia sheria iweze kufuatwa.
Tumeshangaa kusikia kuna mtu ameuliwa hapa nyuma yetu, na hiyo kitu inatutisha sana juu security huku iko chini, juu hata sisi watu wa boda bado tunalimu usiku.
Into politics, Narok Senator Ledama Olekina has made serious allegations regarding the 2022 presidential elections in which ODM leader Raila Odinga lost to President William Ruto. The outspoken senator claimed some of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party's lawyers had been compromised by their opponents. According to Ledama, the ODM leader was taken for a ride by some of his trusted legal team during the 2022 presidential petition hearings. Now, police are undertaking investigation into a robbery incident at Deliverance Church in Embakasi. 4 robbers accessed the church premises on the dawn of Monday. CCTV footage showed the 4 troubling the security guard, who they overpowered before gaining entry into the church hall. They ransacked the auditorium before leaving with, among other things, 2 keyboards, 5 screens, a sound mixer, 2 cameras, and 2 amplifiers. They later moved to the offices at the compound. They broke into and destroyed the safe, from which they took 400,000 Kenya shillings. The church leadership, while confirming the incident, said valuables all valued at 4 million Kenya shillings were lost. And now the government plans to roll out a digital identity, unique personal identifiers, to allow Kenyans to access services using one number. President William Ruto in July this year issued a directive to the Interior Ministry and ICT to develop a digital identity system in 90 days. Speaking on Tuesday, Principal Secretary of State Department for Citizen Services, Julius Bitok, confirmed that the UPI is in the final stages of implementation. He noted that the UPI will come along with the National Masters Population Register, which shows data for all residents in the country.
We are working towards a national digital identity system. On 30th of June this year, His Excellency the President directed the Minister of Interior and National Administration, together with the Minister of ICT and Digital Economy, to come up with a digital identity system in 90 days.
And now into sports news. Harry Maguire has found himself on the receiving end yet again after he scored a comical own goal during the Scotland vs England friendly clash staged at Hampden Park on Tuesday night. Maguire has been a mainstay figure for the Three Lions despite being frozen out of the Manchester United first team by coach when the Three Lions were leading 2-0 courtesy of Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden. That is it from Newsline. For this and more, subscribe to our YouTube page, St. Paul's University Nakuru Campus Studio. I've been your host, Agnes Kariuki, courtesy of our producer, Stephen Wanjohi. Have a lovely day.